Hello and welcome back to the Scottish Games Network YouTube channel. I'm your host Ryan, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're gonna do a let's play of Monstrum because its sequel's coming out on the 28th. We're gonna be covering it, so we might as well dive into the last one. This was brought out by Team Junkfish in 2015, and that's really all you need to know, other than you're going to be terrified, but don't worry, so will I be. This is a sort of roguelike horror game. Our main goal is going to be escaping this boat. So yeah, we'll also wait and see how it goes. So here we are. Oh geez, the sensitivity is quite high. On the Hiramasu, I think the name of the boat is. We're just being told how to open doors and interact with items. Not much for us here, so let's go through this locker and into a room. Oh, that looks like a torch. We want that. So press R2 button. Okay. Is this a lean button? Oh, there's leaning. Okay, that's going to be quite handy to know. Right, so our current objectives are... Where am I? That's the whole objective, so we've got to find out where we are. Yeah, find where you are. My head's killing me, what's going on, where am I? Okay. We've all had nights like that. Let's have a look around. Is this a light switch? It's a horror game where the lights work. Okay, this is good. This is nice to know. Let's get on with this. This door is unlocked, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about puzzling our way out of here. Oh, this looks pleasant. Now see, this is why you don't book a cruise holiday while drunk with your mates. Okay. Press the cross button to get up quickly. Okay, so I'm guessing we fell into that thing? Or is it if you run over it, you fall into it? I don't know. So we now have a fire extinguisher. It's got stop as a wee description. So I'm guessing if the monster comes after us, the titular monstrum, if you will, we have to deal with it by using that. We'll use the fire extinguisher maybe to like scare it off, almost like the why did that not let me pick that up? Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be like the flamethrower in Alien Isolation. Kind of similar idea. Let's close that door so nothing can sneak up on us. See, this is the worst part about a horror game, is that bit where you know you're safe at the start. They're never going to be like, and you're dead, and you don't know the controls. However, it's trying to work out when the was that a glitch or was it? The lights are now flickering. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I do not like it. I think we've just been eaten already. Oh well. We were speaking about, you know, when will you sort of start being safe? When will you stop being safe? And apparently, right from the start. So I was wrong. Oh well. Right, so take two. Let's hope this one goes a little bit better. Now, I made a video on... Well, that included Monstrum. It wasn't just on Monstrum exclusively. At the end of last week. So, I think I remember that thing, and I'm forgetting its name. Oh, we can lock the doors. Oh, that's handy to know. Yes, please. Okay. Right. Do we all we've got so far is the flashlight and the fuse box. There wasn't much at the end of that last corridor, but this is kind of like a roguelike style game. Oh, that's not good. Don't know what just happened there, but I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Let's go lock both of these doors, turn the light on. And I don't like that. Don't like that a bit. Let's open these. I think that was a security camera that we just saw there. So... Oh, yep. I don't know what to do with this thing. Well, we're getting got quite a bit. That's fun. Okay. So, I mean, I've introduced you to 2 of the 3 monsters. What more do you want? Really? I mean, ideally, you want to see all 3. So, why not just immediately get got by the 3rd one, and then we can start the Let's Play? Because that's what I'm doing here, really. I'm not actually, you know, that bad at the game, obviously. Pff, what are you on about? I'm really good. I'm just deliberately playing badly so you can see everything the game has to offer. Arguably, if I was playing better, you'd see more, but we're not going to talk about that. Well, you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. Let's go let's go do better than we did the first 2 times. Right, so fuse. There's not a fuse on the table this time. We're in a different room. Were we in a different room last time as well? Am I just really stupid? Oh, can I hide in places like this? Oh, that's handy to know. That's handy to know. Right, okay. There is a fuse. Okay, that's fine. I'm just blind. Okay, we're in a very different part of the ship this time round. We're not going to hold the L2 button to run. That's not a good idea. I feel like that's why we got so quickly the first time. What's along here? Also, we found out last time that the monsters can break through doors. This door can't be opened. Okay. So it's locked, maybe from the other side? Now see, the problem with this is, while I'm recording, I have to have the game's audio really low coming through the TV speakers so it doesn't, you know, interfere with the microphone. Which means you guys might hear, like, footsteps or whatever and be like, hey, you're being an idiot, you're heading towards them. I can't hear that, which is a new experience, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Close the door behind us. I feel like that's the best way to not get tracked down. Oh, right, so we've got a chain spool. We've got a glow stick, by the looks of things. Is that what that is? A glow stick, a fuse, and a chain spool. And a smashable. Now, smashables are for distractions, I think. So, it's always handy to make sure we've got at least a couple of those. So, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for glasses and bottles and odds and ends like that. Right, there's nothing this way or that way. Okay, I heard that, whatever it was. Just, I think it's just that, so just time it and then maybe turn that off. Yes. Turn that gas valve off. Actually, we should leave it on so then the thing can't sneak up behind us, right? We got through it, but maybe if it gets hurt by it, then it won't follow us. That's a good shout. That's what we're gonna do. Open this door. I don't like this. This is a creepy room. I mean, the door didn't want us to be in there either. That's fine. Close the door. Make sure we're not getting followed. Right, we can go upstairs or downstairs. I think we went downstairs earlier, so if we go upstairs, we're going to go back to where we spawned. We can go straight on, though. Oh. This looks brilliant. I don't want to go down there. Nope. Not really. Right. Let you into a wee secret here. I love horror games. They don't love me. Let's leave that as is. Yeah, they don't love me at all. No. I love them because they scare me. Right, let's just get past that. Yeah, I love them because they scare me. And, you know, I always feel like that's effective horror. If you're genuinely scared through it, then that's good. However, it does mean that when I'm playing a game like this, I'm bricking it. Which is less than ideal. I think we're maybe on the lowest floor now. This torch doesn't seem to do very much, does it? We're gonna go this way. Yeah, it doesn't seem to light up much at all. There's a submarine. There's a submarine. Press the down button. Escape route, sub. Okay, so we need a power console, fix the broken panel, replace the battery, and replace the headlights. That's fine and dandy, we can do that, right? That seems like an awful lot of work. I can't even tell if this torch is on. It is. Do we have batteries we need for the torch? Yeah, I think the torch has died. I didn't realise that it had batteries. Okay. I guess we'll move to the glow stick soon. Maybe it should recharges. Maybe we should need to give it time to do that. Let's go up here. Control station. That seems like they'd have something, right? That seems like they'd have something to fix it. Okay. Right, let's put that in there. So then we can turn the lights on in here. That makes sense to me. Right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I say that, we're not, but I like to lie to myself to make myself feel better. Let's have a wander around. Don't run. What are you doing? That's not clever. Don't do that. That's how we get caught. Now, there looks like there might be supplies in there. Can we just go around that side to get them? Let's keep this in our hand, and then we can use that if need be. Oh, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something, and I panic turned on this, which probably wasn't clever. Because I'd imagine this is going to be a resource that we're... What is that? Right, let's hide. I don't know where the... Ah, it's that thing. It's that thing again. Run! Ah, it got us. Ah, we were doing better. We were doing better that time. Ah. Okay. This video might not see the light of day. Not gonna lie. I feel like we need to be moving quicker. I think we're doing everything a bit slow. But the problem... Right, so we need to remember... Torch dies, move quicker, find stuff. So we know the sub is obviously in the bottom of the ship. That's fine. That's handy to know. I know the other two escapes are the life raft or the helicopter. I don't know what one's going to be the best. I think if we go upstairs, then we're going to see... and we're going to be able to at least showcase the other monster. Because I think when I've seen footage from this, the other monster, the main one, is normally on the sort of top decks, or at least round about there. So let's do that, because I kind of want to showcase everything, even if I'm not going to be very good at this game, and I'm going to be, like, I'm not going to finish it. At least you guys will see the three monsters. Okay, yeah, no, that's just the same thing again. That was strangely close to our face, but oh well. I think our main character needs glasses. I heard something there and I thought immediately, oh no, that's another monster. And I was like, why is it here already? Okay, that was the light on. There's just not a light in this bit. Right, well, turn the torch on. There's no items there for us to pick up anyway. There's a letter. Another letter. We'll read those when we're speedboating our way to safety. Whoa, okay, right, so I don't know if that hurts us, but it definitely doesn't do us any good. Here, stairs. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go up here. Deck. Oh, deck 4. Okay, we're on deck 4. Deck. Yes, we're on a deck. Like, good job, Ryan. Task completed. Down, but what task did I complete? Okay, so we don't know why we're on this boat. I mean, I personally wouldn't volunteer to go on this boat either. So, I sympathize with our protagonist here. Oh, that's steam, so we can't go that way. Okay, so I think we're gonna want to go up that way. I think I'm wanting to see what's there. And the helicopter will be somewhere around there. Oh, there's a lot of corners at the top of this, and I'm not too keen on that. Here we go. It's another busted pipe. Let's run. Okay. Helicopter! Right. Here you press. Yeah, here we go. Not the up button, the down button. Right. Helicopter. So we need to cut the restraint cables, so I'm guessing like bolt cutters. Something like that. A fuel pump and unlock the helicopter door. So keys, I'm guessing, would be the right idea. But of course, these items aren't going to be right next to us. That would be too simple and not at all fun. No, and I love it here. I want to spend more time on this boat. But yeah, so I'm guessing we should need to hunt around for that sort of stuff. Don't run. Why am I running? I can barely see anything in the dark here, but that's fine because I think this is just another dead end. Can we turn off those valves? Yes, we can. Right. Let's turn this off, but remember it's there because when we're working on it... Oh, is it only that one? Can we turn it again to turn off both? I think we can turn off one or the other. Okay. Turn off this one. Come along here. And we'll have a look towards the... I was going to say the front of the boat, but I honestly don't know. Like, there's no way to tell what way we're going. If anything, the helipad would be at the back, wouldn't it? I don't know why I think that, but I'm thinking that. Right, there's a light here, and we haven't used the what do you call it yet? This is just back up to the helicopter. How have we? Is there two helicopters? Because I swear we've wandered away from it. Otherwise, we've just wandered in a big circle. Right. And I lost track of what I was saying. You get the finest presenting here at the Scottish Games Network YouTube channel. Yeah, this torch does sweet bugger all, doesn't it? Okay. Is it because it's dying again? Surely the torch isn't dying. We've been really conservative with it. I haven't used it at all, really. Right, let's explore down here. I'd rather not, if I'm honest. However, we need to find items if we want to get out of here. So we're gonna come down here and explore like the cabins or whatever they are, like the rooms. Because surely that doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, it did. It did. Oh. Hey, we got a smashable. Was it called a smashable? A destructible? Smashable, yes, I was right. Anything in these? I don't know if there can be, or if these are just hiding spots. If these are hiding spots, we have plenty to choose from in this room. Which doesn't fill me with hope, because it makes it sound like we're going to need them. Is this torch on? No, it's not, that's fine. Now it is. Why are we going through the scary door? Just entered Futurama there. More smashables, we'll take that. Thank you. And power box. Oh, there's a fuse in it. Oh, of course there is, because there's lights on. Right, we don't need that on right now. We're all good. We're doing fine. We're doing dandy. Like, there's nothing wrong. We've found a helicopter. We haven't done anything to fix it yet, but there isn't as much to do for the helicopter as there is for the other things, like the well, at least as there is for the submarine. Okay, that was a noise. That was a noise that I didn't like. So we're just gonna stay in here and hide for a wee while, like the little girl we are. Hello? Hello? I think we're okay. Why did I say that? It's the worst thing to say. Sure, like that's what the person that dies in the horror movie says, isn't it? Oh, everything's fine now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Why can't this just be a nice boat exploration simulator? I'd like a boat exploration simulator. Ah, I don't like that noises. Don't like that noises. We're gonna head back and just wait for him to leave. We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna let you pass through, buddy. You do you. You know, I'm just gonna stay here. Everything's fine. Oh, we can see our feet. Okay, I mean, I don't know why I'm getting excited about that. There's a monster away to kill us, but that's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. I think we just need to hide in this for a wee while, let time pass, and then head back out. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself? I mean, it's because I'm gonna have to report on Monstrum 2 on the 28th of January, out on Steam, PS4, Xbox One. Why am I turning this into an advertisement? Either way, like, it's something that I'm really excited about. I'm really excited for Monstrum 2, even if it is gonna do this to me. We've explored this room before. I think we're gonna have to go lower into the ship, and I don't want to do that. Let's... Ah! Okay, run, 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 run. Whoa. Why are you just standing there? Okay, we can just... I think he's gonna follow us, but that's fine, because then he might just pass. He might just keep moving. I said I wanted to show you all three monsters. I've shown you all three monsters. You should be really proud of me. There we go. Now we can see the door from here, which is good. Why haven't we used this one before? We can see the door perfectly. He's gonna wander in and then be like, ah, there's nothing here, I think. Otherwise he's gonna, you know, use common sense, look through the slats, tear open the locker and kill us. But we're gonna hope that doesn't happen. Horror game logic dictates that that shouldn't happen. I mean, I love my job. I do. I love my job. However, when I choose to play a horror game while recording, I hate it. Why did I do this to myself? It doesn't sound like he's following us, does it? I'm just saying these things to try and distract myself from the fact that I'm gonna have to go wander up that corridor and probably get got by him, because there's no way to... Well, why didn't I use a smashable? Ah. Oh, there's no way to do it. Yeah, there is. Use a smashable and distract him. That would have worked really well. We could have just thrown it up the corridor, darted around the corner, and everything would have been fine. But I think he's moved now. Right, lean. Okay, we need to be a bit further. Lean. Nope, he's not there. Right, okay. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Lean. A bit more. Lean. Wee tad more. Lean. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. He's not there. He's not there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Right, let's... I hear him. I hear him. I heard footsteps. So he must be really close. Yeah, he's really close. Why am I... Right. Okay, I think he's just wondering about that corridor, because I think he knows that we're around here. But there's not much we can do. I don't want to go up there, because he is there, and he's going to get us. He's going to get us, but we can't, like, we're at a dead end. So, what do we do? What do we do? I'm not making things any easier for myself by walking so slowly, but I don't want him to hear me. And I feel like the faster I walk, the more he's gonna, like, the more likely he'll be to hear us. Come on, please don't be there. Please say you got bored and went somewhere else. He's not there. He's not there. But he was chilling in this room earlier. Just close that door. Ah, no, don't do that to me. Come on, game, don't do that to me. Clean. Clean. Right, he's not there. Ah, he's there. He's there. How do we use a smashable? How do we use it? Ah, okay. I was trying to throw it at him and then I was going to turn around and run. Oh well, I mean, you've seen all three monsters. Hey, we're doing great. Ideal. Okay. Hey, Charlie's Devils, we just got a trophy. We're on the home stretch. I'm gonna brush up my skills in Monstrum. And hopefully I'll be ready for Monstrum 2 come the 28th of January. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button, it helps us out a lot. If you want to see more from the channel, hit subscribe. And of course, as always, I've been Ryan, you've been awesome, this has been the SGN YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.